How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another review on the channel. As you can see today, we do have a prime icon, and his name is bloody Rijkaard. We're going to review him today and see what he brings to the table in honor of the guy who's been asking for a prime Rijkaard review every single day for like 38 days straight until he was released. He didn't comment yesterday. I shouldn't review it just for that reason, but you know what, I'll be a nice guy and review him regardless. So lads, if you do enjoy this review, you know what to do. Bring the bloody hype. Smash a like on this video. Let's try and get to the 1,000 likes for Prime Rijkaard guy and Prime Rijkaard in general. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see some future stars reviews, which will be coming thick and fast from tomorrow, and I've been doing them beforehand as well, stay tuned to the channel, drop a subscription and click that little bell as well. Now with Prime Rijkaard, he's going to play a CDM, of course. His second one, I think the 88 rated card, is his centre back, and the other one is a CDM as well. But this is the Prime. Will he be Prime? Will he be good? Lads, let's get into the review. So here we go. Now, we always focus on the price first, and I've got to say the price is actually quite surprising on this card. Now, the SBC is 1 million flat. It is 1 million coins to do the SBC. The tradable is 1 million coins as well. If you've got 1 million coins spare in your club, I'd go for the tradable one, hence why I did buy the tradable one. I didn't want to be stuck with a card I potentially didn't like on this game if I could buy the tradable for the exact same price. So, yeah, that's food for thought, man. You do get good packs back from the Prime Rijkaard SBC. At the same time, you can just buy them on the market and just lose the tax on the card, which would be, I'm not too sure what 5% is with a Rijkaard from 1 million. I think it's like 50,000 coins or something stupid like that. But, yeah, in terms of that, in terms of his in-game stats, he's looking kind of juicy, man. He looks good, man. He really looks good. The mustache as well. I've got to say, the mustache looks really good. He's got 75 acceleration, 78 sprint speed, which isn't too bad. The acceleration isn't that great in game. He's got 85 vision, 86 shot power, 82 long shots, 90 short pass, and 87 long pass. So he's got an eye for a pass in this game. Very impressed with that. 72 agility, 54 balance. He turns like a bloody slug. It is, it's ridiculous. And slugs can turn at like all kinds of angles, but you get what I'm saying. He turns very, very slow in this game. Kind of robotic. He's dribbling at 75 in general, but these are where the main stats are. Reactions 88, ball control 90, composure 92, interceptions 91, hidden accuracy 87. He's got 89 marking, 91 stand tackle, 87 slide tackle, 82 jumping, 90 stamina, 90 strength, and 78 aggression. Hence why I did put an anchor on the card, because I thought with that aggression of 78, that's not good enough for a CDM on this game. As you can see by his history, mainly represented Ajax and AC Milan. Well, that's where he got this this card from. It's did he win the Ballon d'Or or something? I'm not too sure, man. I think he won the European Cup for AC Milan. I don't think he won the Ballon d'Or. But, yeah, in terms of his AC Milan career, he did very, very well. And he converted to like a CDM in that role. I think it was under, I forgot his name, man. It was Mario Sacchi. Arrigo Sacchi, that's the guy. So Arrigo Sacchi got transformed into a world-class defensive midfielder. And I've got to say, on this game, he has his perks, man. He really does have his perks. He contributes to the team very, very well. And he intercepts the ball and tackles very, very well. Now, the player I'm going to be kind of comparing him to in this review is Patrick Vieira. I've had Patrick Vieira recently, and I sold him to get Prime Rijkaard in. And I've got to say, Prime Rijkaard does a great job at his defensive duties. And his passing is phenomenal at times as well. Now, he doesn't really get the curve on the passes, but his short pass like that in the George Best is very, very good. I see George Best kind of play it back to Rijkaard into Foden back to Rijkaard here, and Rijkaard will pass it in the Best, and we will score a very early goal in that match. And that all came from me being composed on the ball. That came from Rijkaard being composed on the ball. His first touch was assured, his passing was great, and yeah, he's very composed on the ball. I've got to give him that. In terms of pros of the card, then lads, let's just rip through these pros. Tackling, as you will see in the background, you'll see a lot of tackles from the card and passes at the same time. His tackling's phenomenal, literally phenomenal. He's got 91 stand tackle, 87 slide tackle. There is nothing wrong with this guy's tackling on this game. See a nice pass through to George Best there, and George Best couldn't execute the cross. But yeah, back to his tackling, man. His tackling is just, it's crazy at times, and it is definitely comparable, if I can say it right, comparable to Patrick Vieira. It really, really is. Yeah, he's tackling interceptions. I've got to give his interceptions a shout out as well. He intercepts the ball all the time. He's got long legs, man. man. He's very tall in this game. How tall is he? 6'2". He is very tall, and his height is a pro in itself because he's got this like long leg span, if that's even like a phrase or anything like that. He just intercepts everything. He's like a spider or an octopus. He intercepts bloody everything on this game. As you will see him bang in for the challenge there, wins the ball back beautifully, and we went on the attack. As you see, and yet again, just watch this, watch this. He comes back, he wins the ball easy as you like. That's just how easy it is for Rijkaard to win the ball back and recycle possession. He does it very, very well. Strength is one of the main factors in that because he's got 90 strength. Yeah, it's just great, man. You can definitely feel that strength in game. And if you couple the strength with his height, you got someone that can overroll cams on this game. You're talking about if you have like a Ben Yedder coming at you with cam, you've got Rijkaard soaring down on a Ben Yedder, and they have a collision. There's one player coming out with the ball. Well, on FIFA, it's normally Ben Yedder, but it is always Rijkaard. Rijkaard comes out with the ball. Jokes aside, Rijkaard wins the ball back. As you see him win the ball back and flick it up again and pass it out to the right back of Dani Alves. So in terms of defensive positioning, sensational. There's nothing wrong with that. The interception stat is what the defensive positioning is, and of course it's to do with work rates as well. The work rates are medium and medium. I thought he'd like hover about the midfield. He wouldn't get back, he wouldn't get forward. He just I don't know, man, just drift about doing nothing. But he actually contributed to the team very, very well. And he was in these positions just ahead of Makaleli. Makaleli's got low to high work rates, and you can definitely tell that in game. Whereas the medium of Frank Rijkaard, it worked well for the Dutchman. It really did. In terms of the rest of his pros, of course, you've got the tackling, the strength, and defensive positioning. You've also got the height. I kind of touched on it just before. 6'2". It's a great height for the card, a great height for a CDM, and he wins a lot of headers on this game with his 82 jumping. And he's got 87 heading accuracy as well, so he could be a weapon in offensive corners should he have the chance. His first touch, incredible. I mean, it's 90 ball control. His first touch is impeccable every single time. That's where it stops, because in terms of first touch, that's good. And then if you want to go on the dribble, no, you can't, man, you can't. He feels very clunky on this game. It's down to his accelerations, agility, and balance. It's 75, 72, and 54 respectively. And of course, the dribbling stat as well. 75, he turns like a loaded lorry truck, man. He really, really does. And I know a lorry and a truck is the exact same thing, and I don't know what I'm saying, but he turns really, really slow. It's like a robotic arm, man. And it's literally just been invented. It's going side to side. It's just terrible, man. He feels really clunky on this game. Patrick Vieira, he kind of feels clunky as well, but Patrick Vieira feels better in a certain sense. Acceleration, he doesn't close down people quick enough for my liking. You look at like Sakante and players like that. I could have a shadow on him, but I needed Anchor on him just to boost certain stats. Yeah, his acceleration for me just it wasn't cutting the mustard. And his balance of 54. Sometimes if you win the ball back and then you like hold the right trigger to kind of just do that instant burst of acceleration and you're on the turn, he does just like hop around the ball, man, and I don't know what it is. A lot of players have been doing that recently. It's doing my bloody head in. But anyways, guys, those are the cons of the card. He is a good card. At the same time, he's got a lot going against him. So, in terms of the overall rating, let's just get into that. I was going to say Patrick Kluivert, but it's not. It's the other Dutchman. It is Frank Rijkaard Prime. Listen here, Mr. I Want the Prime Rijkaard review guy. He's going to get a rating of a 9.0. It's a great kind of CDM on this game, but there's a lot of better alternatives. You look at Kante, you look at Patrick Vieira, they're better CDMs on this game. You look at Makaleli. Makaleli's the best CDM on this game, roughly the same price. I'd reckon a 9.0 is fair enough for the card. Yeah. He does a lot of things right, but he also does a lot of things wrong, which I don't want from a prime icon on this game. I want him to do like the right thing most of the time, whereas Rijkaard, he just, I don't know, man. I don't know, there's something about this card that could be better, and for a prime, there shouldn't be a better alternative, and there is. There's normal cards better than this card, and Kante comes to mind again. Even Michael Ballack's probably better than this card, and I've reviewed Ballack, and he's not even in the top 10 below, and this card doesn't come in the top 10. He comes just outside of it on a 9.0. Value of coins 8.5, because fair enough, 1 million coins to the SBC, that's not bad. It's not bad. 1 million coins for the tradable, it's even better, because if you don't like it, just sell it on, man. Whereas if you lump with the SBC, you lumped with it and you can't sell it on because it's untradable, obviously. All you can do with that is stick it into another SBC down the line. But for a Prime Rijkaard, I wouldn't expect anyone to do that. In terms of enjoyment rating, 8.0. 8.0 isn't that great, but from a CDM, what kind of enjoyment can you get out of a CDM? For a CDM to kind of get in your opponent's faces, win the ball back, have this aggression to him, whereas his aggression, it was only 78, it wasn't that great in game. Yeah, I've got to kind of take note on that aggression as well. The aggression is 50-50 challenges and whatnot. His strength, fantastic in those, but the aggression does let him down slightly at 78. In terms of FUT Champs readiness, yes, he's getting a 10 out of 10 in that. Most prime icons on this game are already for FUT Champions, division rivals and whatnot. Yeah, he is good enough for that. Don't kind of take my words for it. He is good enough for FUT Champions and division rivals in any game mode for that matter. But like I said, there's just better alternatives than this guy. There's easily better alternatives. In terms of the links with the card, he's got loads of perfect links. You can go Cruyff, you can go Kluivert, you can go Hullet, Bergkamp, Overmars. There's a lot of Dutch players on this game that are icons that link this guy perfectly. In terms of strong links, you've got to look at the Eredivisie right now. You got De Jong in there. Also, you've got De Ligt. De Ligt is a great choice for you guys down the line. And the weak link, like I say, it could be anyone, man. It could be anyone. I've just got Neymar there as an example. In terms of similar players, which you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, Michael Ballack, SBC Doucouré, and Patrick Vieira as well. And I'd say Patrick Vieira's weakest card would be similar to the prime of Rijkaard, which is very, very, yeah... That speaks volumes as well. It's not too great. In terms of the key pro, will be the tackle. He's a great challenger on this game. He's got great tackling stats, and he performs those challenges in game. A great tackler, and that would be his numero uno in terms of the pros. In terms of key cons, it will be the clunkiness of the card because he's just very, very clunky. What else is there to say? He's clunky on this game. In terms of the best chem style, I'd say Anchor, at least him to a 95 centre-back if you want to switch him in game, or at least him to like a 93 CDM, which I was playing him at CDM, so I want him to be the best version of a CDM that I could possibly get. In terms of best players, you look at Cruyff, Eusebio, Ronaldinho, Best, Raul, Stoichkov, Figo, Van Basten, Socrates, Rivaldo, Ballack, Baggio, one over, and yeah, Rijkaard come in off of that list, lads. That's where we're going to end today's review. I hope you have enjoyed something a little bit different from the Future Stars, but from tomorrow, Future Stars are coming out. The Rista and Ndombele tonight. Might just review him for you guys. And look, Rafael Leao, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I might just review him for you guys. I've got Havertz ready. I've got a lot of players ready, so look forward to it, lads. And if you're not already subscribed, drop a subscription. And if you have enjoyed today's review and you look forward to the next one and you enjoyed the last one, you know what to do as well. Bring that hype, smash a like, and as always, lads, I will catch you all next time.